my colleagues would like for me to say that I don't have time in this interview to tell you all the many, many things they do. They work very hard. They work very long hours. So I think that there's a difference. When I do my presentations, I often review what I consider sort of crucial vocabulary. And I like to say that it's important to know that we are the Disability Services Office, not the special ed department, because we don't do the same things a special ed department does. We don't provide specialized instruction, for instance. And though some of my colleagues do call the people who work in those offices case managers, the term we use where I work is coordinator. And I think that's a much more apt term because what my colleagues do differently than I have the pleasure of using my special ed background to, you know, teach people strategies. They are coordinating accommodations. So they are communicating with students about their intake. They are having those intake meetings. They are sometimes emailing professors. Are off where I work, we have a whole testing team. So anytime a student has to take an exam, and this is not just where I work, they have to fill out a form. Because again, we're not tracking students, we're not in touch with their professors. That's not our responsibility. And it says I'm taking Professor Care's exam on October 17th. It's at this time. Here's what the name of the class is. And then coordinators will reach out to the professor to say, Elizabeth is taking your exam. She needs her accommodations. Are you going to do it? And, can you provide those? Or if it's, not going to be, we'll do it here. We need you to get that exam to us in time for us to get it. We got to keep those professors on track too. So that kind of gives you a better sense of the coordination part of the coordinator job. So that's what they do. And when there are challenges, when professors are not complying, when there are just some difficulties, that's what the coordinators are for.